Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well today. In this video, I'm going to be going over the following topics. I primarily made this video for people who are new to the space and have a hard time buying tokens that they're looking for. Even if you're a veteran in the space, I think you can find some value in what I'm about to show you now. Because using these methods, you'll be able to exchange cryptocurrencies without having to create an account, without having to undergo a KYC process, and you'll have access to unlimited number of pairs. Oftentimes it can be hard to figure out where to go to buy a token, and then when you find out the exchange has it, you don't qualify because you live in a certain jurisdiction. And sometimes you'll undergo the extensive KYC process just to find out the platform doesn't have enough liquidity or doesn't have the pair that you're looking for. And also, if you're looking for a community of like-minded individuals who you can learn with, grow with, and share insights with, I encourage you guys to check out my Discord channel. Might sound a little bit hyperbolic here, but I genuinely believe I probably got the best Discord group out there. If that's something that interests you, you can join by clicking the link in the description below. It's only going to be active for 50 clicks, so make sure you move fast and click that link. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this video. Alright, to begin this video, I'm going to show you guys a more centralized method to exchanging your crypto assets. The next segment of the video will include a more decentralized way of exchanging your crypto assets. Unlike DeFi exchanges, this exchange here, you can access and trade just about any crypto asset out there. With decentralized exchanges, you're limited to only ERC20 tokens and Ethereum. The first thing you have to do when you get started is decide between a floating rate and a fixed rate. With the fixed rate, you're pretty much guaranteed to get what you see on the screen here. With the floating rate, you're subject to market volatility. So you can get a little bit more or you could get a little bit less. And what I would recommend doing is checking out the average rates on various exchanges just to make sure that there's not too much slippage. To date, many of my subscribers have used this method to exchange their crypto assets. And the only complaint, if any, is that it takes a long time. Just note that this entire transaction may take anywhere between 5 to 60 minutes. Personally, I wouldn't use this for large exchanges. At most, I might use it for medium-sized exchanges. I tend to use these types of exchanges to cash out, but many of my subscribers like the service because they don't have to hassle with the KYC, they don't have to make an account, and all your transactions are anonymous. Just to show you guys how this works, I'm going to go ahead and exchange my Litecoin into RSR tokens. So on the left here, I'm going to be sending my Litecoin. So I'll type in Litecoin. And on the right here, I want to receive RSR tokens. Here you want to type in the amount that you're going to exchange. So I'm going to give up 10 Litecoin for almost 60,000 RSR tokens. Now, below RSR tokens, I have to enter in my target address. So when I send 10 Litecoin, they'll send this amount of RSR tokens to the address that I enter here. For those of you guys who follow my DeFi videos, it's the wallet I use to do my DeFi tutorials. And so I'm going to go ahead and send my RSR here. I'm going to go ahead and copy the address, go back to SimpleSwap and paste it in. So RSR is an ERC20 token, so I can basically enter any Ethereum address here, and that address will be eligible to receive the RSR tokens. Once you've entered in all the parameters needed for the exchange, click on Exchange, and here you could sort of see a detailed summary of what's about to take place. They also generate the Litecoin address, and you basically need to send your Litecoin here to receive your RSR. So I'll go ahead and send 10 Litecoin. And what I would do, I would just keep this page open. This way you can track the progress. So as you can see here, the transaction is finished. I got my 58,000 in RSR, which was delivered directly to my wallet. But if you look at how much I got $376 worth of RSR tokens. The current price of Litecoin is $41.71. If you multiply that number by 10 and you subtract 376 from it, you'll get 17. So for this transaction, they took a $17 hair clip. Now you have to remember, you are going to get a different result if you choose a fixed rate or a variable rate. Also remember, some of this is contingent on market forces. So if there's a lot of volatility, that could also affect how much you're charged for the trade. So when you use an exchange like this, you're going to end up paying a pretty substantial fee. But in return, you're getting convenience, ease of use. You don't have to go ahead and sign up for an account. You don't have to do any KYC. But that fee right there, that's pretty killer in my opinion. Also, one of my Discord members who used the platform had a question for the team. And of course, this is based off his experience and his account, but I have no reason to believe that he's misleading us. And he said the team wasn't as responsive as he would have liked. And also, before I go on to the next segment, always remember that when you're using a platform like this where you don't have to do a KYC and you don't have to create an account, if anything happens to your funds in between this, it's unlikely that you'll be able to take successful legal action against the entity that owns this platform. Now that I've shown you the centralized way to exchange your crypto assets, let me show you the decentralized method. Now there are limitations here. You can't exchange anything besides ERC20 tokens. You could exchange wrapped BTC, you can exchange wrapped ETH, but aside from those options, you can't trade any of the other crypto assets. However, with this one, you keep control of your assets at all times and only smart contracts interact with your assets. And you actually have the option to go ahead and speed up your transactions by using extra gas. But I do have to warn you that the gas fees can get pretty high when the network is in high use. So make sure you pay extra close attention to this before you execute your trade. But the nice thing about this platform is that it uses gas tokens. So relative to other platforms, you're likely to be paying less. They've also integrated this new feature to limit the slippage. Initially, when these DEXs first came out, liquidity was a huge issue because not a lot of people are using them. And some people got absolutely slaughtered because of the slippage. But nowadays, you're unlikely to have that problem. And what this Dex Aggregator basically does, it'll take your tokens and it'll get the best price across multiple exchanges. This way, the likelihood of you experiencing slippage is diminished. Also, it'll scan all the DEXs to make sure you get the best price possible. So to get started, let's say you have USDT. You go ahead and type that into the left field here. In the right field, let's say you want RSR. You go ahead and type that in there. And when you connect, you can choose from any one of these wallets. I personally like to use my Ledger. But if you don't own a Ledger, you can create a MetaMask account. That's basically a web wallet. And that process is very simple and easy. It doesn't take too long to do. However, for security, I'd recommend using a Ledger. If you don't have one, you can use my link in the description below to get one for yourself. And if you go over to the site, you can see that they have this family pack available, and you could save up to 21% if you go ahead and get the family pack. And once you connect your wallet and you enter in the amount of slippage that's acceptable to you, you select the speed at which you want this transaction to occur. You go ahead and click on unlock. And after you unlock your wallet, you'll be prompted to swap. And the swap transaction is what actually executes the trade. You'll also get the transaction details after you guys execute the trade. And you can use those details to track the transaction. And if you have any questions along the way, feel free to reach out to me on Discord. I tend to be very responsive there. Or you can leave a question in the comment section below. Consider checking out my merchandise store. I just put this up today. It comes in a few different colors. This is just another way for you guys to support the work that I do, but also to go ahead and spread the message out there. And if you guys end up joining my Discord for a limited time, I'm going to go ahead and give anybody who's interested in buying this mask and that joins my Discord channel 15% off. So go ahead and click the link in the description below. Just let me know that you're interested in buying one of these masks, and I'll go ahead and give you the code so you can get 15% off. Well, that pretty much wraps things up. If you found any value in the content that I presented today, do me a favor by liking the video, commenting down below, and subscribing to my channel. With that being said, this is CryptoOneStop signing out. I'll talk to you folks next time.